Arethusa Falls. Today's weather was supposed to be cloudy and sort of overcast and drizzly, so I thought what a perfect day to go to a waterfall, especially in springtime when our water levels are the highest, so it'll be its most spectacular. And Arethusa Falls is our largest in New Hampshire, so I thought this would be great. And now, look at the weather is actually nice. I mean, I got blue skies, so this is going to be a much different hike than I was anticipating, but I'm looking forward to it. Though, the falls will be its most spectacular, but any stream and river crossings are going to be their most difficult. So I'm prepared to get very wet on this hike. But if it's sunny out, I'm not going to mind nearly as much. All right, let's go. Oh, actually, so I parked at the bottom. There, Arethusa Falls Trail. There's like a road, but at the top it looked like it's a private residence. So I'd driven up it and then drove back down and parked at the bottom. And then taking the Frankenstein or whatever Cliffs Trail up, but it meets the Arethusa Falls Trail here in just a few feet. So, and also my GPS only brought me like 3 miles before we are supposed to turn. So it said, here you go. So just be warned, if you're using your GPS, you'll probably need to go a little bit further than where it tells you to go. Yep, and here we are. So we're going to the left to the falls. I'm actually turning this into a big loop, so I'll actually come back down the cliff trail. So going off this way. Yeah, see, like that's the residence, I think, that I was talking about. I wonder if it's always been there. It didn't say anything about it in the guidebook. Alright, so as you saw there, the sign was right there in front of the house, and I was about to get a picture of myself in front of it like I do for every hike, but the garage door started open and someone was coming out, so I decided not to get them in my picture. This little part here is a little confusing because it looks like the trail goes over there, but that's just an overlook of the river. We'll take a look, but the trail actually was this way, so let's take a look at this stream. Ooh. It's flowing fast, which means it's going to be fun to cross. Alright, we're actually on the Arethusa Falls Trail now, so let's go. Alright, so this is where the trail splits. Now, these trails join back up together. So, if you're just going to the falls and back, you take one on the way there and one on the way back. Because I am tracing trails, I will actually loop around this 1.5 times. But I'm going to start on the, I don't know if it's Bemis or Bemis Brook Trail. But yeah, we're still, this intersection is literally, yeah, see, there's the house, so it's like right at the beginning of the trail. So I'm gonna go this way to start. Alright, I believe this is the rough footing part of the trail, as warned by the guide. This is the part of the trail where it climbs very steeply, very steeply. I'm going practically straight up here. It's very rocky and rooty, so very much a scrambling up. And just like that, Bemis Brook Trail is done. It's only a half mile, and you got some great water views, but I'll tell you, that last quarter mile is straight up. It is steep. The footing is very difficult because it's rocky and rooty and very, gotta be careful where you're putting your feet, but a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I definitely say if you're coming up this way, do it. It's totally worth it. And now I'm gonna head back down where I started and come up the Arethusa Falls Trail so I get it. All right, I'll see you back at that trailhead. All right, I'm back at the intersection of Bemis Brook and Arethusa Falls, so going back up the trail I just came down, and there are people behind me who probably think I'm crazy. All right, so here's the Arethusa Falls Trail going up. Much more gradual incline than the Bemis Brook, and much wider, very rocky. I just came down this, so it's pretty steady climb, but nothing really difficult. And as I was like halfway down, I passed two people coming down, or they were going up, and I thought, oh man, it's gonna be super awkward when I turn around at the bottom and come back up and then run into them later again on the trail, because they're gonna be like, who's this crazy lady who had passed, who was going down and is now coming back up? But literally, as soon as I got to the bottom, turned around to start filming my coming back up this trail, there they were coming down. They were like right behind me, just turned around just after they passed me. So I don't know what that's about, but it was still, they're probably worried about what this lady thinks about them, and I'm worried about what they think about me, and both of us are doing really our own thing. So I think that's the important thing to remember out here. Do your own hike, they say, because it's really why you're out here. Not to be worried about what other people think of you, because they're busy worrying about themselves. So I'm gonna keep going up this trail, and it's only about 0.4 miles, so soon we'll be at the top. Oh, we're not at the top. Back where we met, Bemis Brook Trail, and then it'll be all new trail from there. All right, we're back at the intersection again, and this time we're going to the right. Now to the falls. Just hiking along this great little trail, but don't step too close to the side, so fall off the edge. You can hear the Bemis Brook all the way down there. Way down there. Let me see if I can. No, I can't even see it since I don't even get it on camera. But just walking along the edge here, having a grand time. I am having a grand time. It's beautiful today. Oh my gosh. I don't know what happened that rainy, icky day. I thought it was supposed to be, because I was like, that's a perfect day to visit a waterfall. You know, rain only makes them more spectacular, whereas it ruins mountaintop views. And here I am on this absolutely stunningly gorgeous day. And this trail is very sunny because we don't have trees yet. Or we have trees. Plenty of trees. Just there's no leaves yet. So I'm getting a lot of sunshine, way more than I was expecting on this trail. So yeah, been great fun so far. Oh, look at some stairs. Let's go up the stairs. Off we go. I guess this is an old logging road, which is why it's so clear. Nice little bridge crossing with some snow on it. So this isn't leftover snow. This is actually fresh snow because it snowed 2 days ago, even though it's mid-April. That's what you get for living in this state. And now, a little log walking. And another bridge. Oh. Bridge of Kazad. All right. Ooh, I wonder if it's gonna be snowy the whole way up. If so, I'm gonna need to do something about my footwear. Add spikes or something. We'll see. Let's go. Alright, here's our junction. So, the trail continues on to the right, but we're going to the left down the spur trail to the falls. So the last little bit of trail was mostly those like wooden steps like you see right there. But it wasn't bad. Alright. Alright. We just glimpsed the falls through the trees there and gasped. Oh, I can't wait to get a closer look. So I think we're going down there. But the best views are on the other side of Bemis Brook. So this is the part where if I want the best shot, I'm going to have to cross the brook, which the trail guide literally says, you know, it's most dangerous when the falls is at its most impressive. So let's go down and see where we can cross and hopefully get a good shot of this waterfall. Man, I don't know what the guidebook was talking about. I feel like this is the best view. Though I see some footsteps going up that snowbank over there. So maybe that's where you cross over and get a better view. I'll go look over there and see it, but man, we're looking at it dead on. This looks fantastic. Woo, and the sun came out. I think that's where you cross. There she is, the best view of the falls. My feet are now very wet. And it's nice and cold. But I did it. And now to go back. Well, that was great. I stopped and had a little bit of a snack. Some people came out of the woods just as I was crossing the stream on the way back, so they were probably watching me going, what on earth is she doing? But yep, that was a lot of fun. That's a great place, and I bet it's glorious during the summertime, but I imagine it's mobbed. But there's probably 50 million people here splashing about in that waterfall. But yeah, what a lot of fun. So now I'm just heading back up the trail. Switch it around for you so you can see. Yep. It's a little bit steep in sections, so it's a bit tricky with the combination of slippery snow and mud. So I'm going to stop filming so I can focus on what I'm doing.